Hi everybody. Today we are going to create a timeline. A timeline, remember, is a text feature. This is a term that we've gone over in class before. Text features are anything within a text in addition to the regular like words, sentences, and paragraphs. So text features might be titles or subtitles, pictures, captions, maps, diagrams, all of those sort of extra things that we would see in a text. One of these could be timelines. So that's what we're going to work with today. You have read over a text for the Salem witch trials, and now we're going to take some important events and organize them in a timeline. The purpose for creating a timeline is to present events clearly and in order so that readers can get a lot of information really quickly. If you think about timelines, they can take something that would be an entire article and really shorten it up, give us that information very clearly, very quickly, and we can see the order in which events happened. Now, if you take a look here, this is what a typical timeline will look like. A few notes here. Obviously, in terms of how the time progresses, over here we have our earlier dates. Over here we have the later dates. So it might go from 2000 to 2005, 2010, 2015, so on and so forth. We move from earlier to later with our events. We also, a lot of times, will see on a timeline a title. The title can be very clear, very obvious, but just something so that people understand what information they're looking at. And then in addition to our dates that we'll have along the bottom, we'll have some sort of title for the events. So in 2000, we might say somebody was born. In 2005, we might say they moved to Washington. In 2010, maybe we say they began school. So we will provide very clear kind of titles and labels for people with those dates so that they know what events happened during those dates. So now as we look at what you're required to do for your timeline, I'm going to give you a template that you just need to fill out. First, you need to come up with a very clear title. Think about the information I'm asking you to give me. How could we title our timeline so that it's clearly? Then I want you to think about the dates that are important, and I want you to order those dates in the correct way, going from earliest to latest. And then I want you to label each one of those dates with a clear description of the event. And then once you are finished, you're going to send it back to me in Schoology, and you're ready to move on. Okay, let me know if you have any questions or if you're confused about anything.